So this will be the end of chapter 17, which I know we're all very excited for to prepare for next week's SIG test. But we also need to be mindful of the upcoming lab technique presentation. We're coming to the end of the semester, so we're going to have some kind of end of semester assignments. This is the first one we're going to need to think about. So the lab technique presentation, importantly, it's not due till December. Okay, so this isn't due now. This isn't going to be due until December or after Thanksgiving. You can turn it in. You'll be able to turn it in earlier than that, but that's when it's going to be due. So what you're going to do is you're going to give a presentation about how to perform a lab technique, something that we saw this year, something that you did in the lab, or that maybe you watched a video about it. Maybe we just did it ourselves. We might have done it a couple times. We might have only done it one time. Just different things like that. And so you're going to give a presentation about how to do it, right? This is how you dilute solutions. This is how you do a titration. This is how you use some piece of equipment that we use. And so that sort of stuff. So it's not due until the end of the semester, but beforehand, I want to get some information about you. There's going to be a lot of flexibility as to what the presentation looks like, which lab technique you present about, as well as how you give that presentation. So you need to pick a topic, you need to pick a format. The format's being you're going to make a video or you're going to present in person on campus. So in the lab presentation folder that's on the main page of Blackboard, there's a questionnaire for you to answer. It's not in any of the week folders. There's a questionnaire for you to answer of what topic you want to present about and what format you want to use. And if you want to give in person, which days you want to give. There's more information about the presentation in that folder. There's a video in there you should watch with more information about the lab technique presentation and what kind of I'm expecting and kind of the whys and the whats, that kind of stuff, as well as some more due dates. But again, the presentation itself is not due until after Thanksgiving, but by 11/21, that's the Friday after the actually, yes, the Friday after next week's exam. So next week, you'll have a participation due that day. The topic and the format in the lab technique presentation folder. Yeah. If you have any questions about the lab technique presentation, don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, we got to finish week 12. I'll see you in the videos.